welcome back to the White Project. I am joined again by my friend Colson. Say hello, Colson.
Hey everybody.
And, we just had another fiasco of epic proportions. Just the worst. I'm glad we only recorded for 8 minutes that time, because, at least we didn't waste as much time that time around.
You can't hold anymore.
Oh my god, so we did the opposite. So
Yeah,
in our yeah.
last time you were too quiet, we couldn't hear you. So, this time, quite reasonably, we're running your recording. We're running it through Skype because I deduced. I figured out that the issue was that we were recording through the Steam chat, and my Steam volume was super low because I need it to be low to be able to hear, just so everybody can hear me over the sounds of the game. Anyway, so he did that, and turns out I had accidentally disabled my external microphone on Fraps because I was thinking about doing something else, and did not work out worth a shit. Well, to be fair, like the only real conversation we had was about Kratos, which after much discussion we did agree history's greatest villain or video game's greatest villain. Correct?
Well, yeah, I had to think about it at first because video games there's a lot of anti-heroes and a lot of them, but he's a complete sociopath, so you're probably right.
Yeah. We just cover and like the game tries to get you to sympathize with him, like with the dead family and shit, and like they try and get you to side against Zeus by saying, "Oh, well, he's possessed by the spirit of pure evil or something." But the only evil, like I pointed out, only evil thing Zeus ever did was try and kill Kratos, which was perfectly reasonable, given that Kratos was a complete sociopath, and the only evil thing that Kratos ever did was find an innocent man who was dangling off a ledge and begging for help and grab him by the head, smack it against a wall, and then chuck him off a building because he was in his way, and it was slightly easier to commit murder than it would have been to get that guy out of his way.
And it's not like Kratos is the one possessed by some evil spirit. It's not like he's
No,
some
no,
good
he's
guy who's
possessed by the
possessed.
spirit of hope, of course.
Spirit of hope.
Yeah.
The
Is
hope
that
of
even a
genocide.
joke? Not even a joke. Anyway. So hopefully this time around everything will go smoothly. It should. My external microphone is enabled. We know that Skype is recording your voice loud and clear. I know that because I was waiting to hear my own voice, and then your voice comes in crystal clear. I'm like, what's going on? Why aren't I talking? And I'm like, oh shit. Because I was thinking about recording the audio tracks separately, so I could do some volume mixing. Because when it's all recorded on the same audio, if like increasing your volume levels, it like makes me intolerably loud. Like no joke, I did try that, and basically I came in so loud. In order to get you to like a reasonable level that we could hear you, you were so loud. I was so loud when you were just barely when you were at a reasonable like, oh hey, I can hear him level, that it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I could tell in the video. It's just like you're like some really, we have the speakers maxed out or something.
Yeah, like I said, that's because I used Premiere to just like do a universal raise of volume level. And if there is a way to set like a max peak while doing a universal raise on one audio track in Premiere, I have no idea how to do that.
Hmm.
I'm
I
sure there's like somebody who's been using Premiere for a while who could tell you how. Not me though.
I knew how to do that with a free program called Goldwave.
Really.
It let you separate every track into different layers, and then you could have separate volumes for each different layer.
Man, I know I don't need to, but I find that I keep relics and charms. Apparently I got a relic or a charm.
I bet that someone will be able to use those later.
Do you find that when you play these games, even when you know that if you can just hold down the mouse button to like do a continuous attack, you find that you'll just keep clicking?
I don't do that. I actually hold it down.
Really? I click like constantly. I can't help myself.
Well, it's important for skill activation because if you hold it, you won't activate skills. So that's the only time you need to lift your finger. Doo-doo-doo.
Like, and I don't even need to activate skills. I think I mentioned it before. I have no idea how Onslaught lurks. It says it's an activated ability, and that while it's going, I will deal like each subsequent hit will do more damage. But I keep activating it, and then it seems to just deactivate all on its own. And I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, it's the same with my triple fireball spell. It never activates. My guy never uses it. There's a cooldown, so it is being activated, but I don't see a triple fireball attack. So
Maybe it just means like it's one fireball, but it's like a fireball with triple the strength.
could be that.
Okay, so I actually recently got raped by Xenagos the Reveler in a magic game. Um, of course, it was who is a satyr, much like these guys, or goatmen, as I prefer to call them. Anyway, so I don't mind the mass satyr genocide so much, but is there perhaps something more beneficial we could be doing with our time?
I think we're on the right path. I think we're heading to whatever the fuck it was called. I don't know. It starts with an N. Going somewhere.
No, that's not what. I was gonna say Gnosis, but that actually starts with a K.
Oh yeah, it's silent. Yeah.
Oh hey, I
Oh,
leveled up.
you know I can check actually what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to be going to Delphi. So I was close.
Yeah, D and they're like exactly the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Could have been as I could have said Zed. Could have started with Zed. So. I
Yeah, that's
don't know.
true. Man, I was asking you about it, that World War Z. I was thinking about buying that and then gifting it to you because you gifted me this game, and I actually did recently get my credit card.
Oh, nice.
So I'm finally no longer dependent on you and a combination of you and PayPal to get things online because I am so freaking cheap. Um,
That's funny.
but yeah, I looked it up, and my computer only meets the minimum requirements, so I wouldn't be able to record anything. And
That
although
sucks.
I don't buy things exclusively to record them, I do think that if I were going to play it, it would be to record.
Yeah, it motivates you.
Yeah, it does. 'Cause I have not played shit on my computer except to record things lately.
Oh,
Although
you're
I
so
did start
busy.
playing Mass Effect again on the 360.
The original Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I like that one the best. I like the no reloading bullshit.
Yeah, we are the odd ones out on that one. Like no joke. Everybody thinks Mass Effect 2. Like almost everybody I've talked to thinks Mass Effect 2 is the best in the series, and I'm always just like, I guess I could see that if you're a bigger shooter fan, but if you're a true RPG fan, you're gonna go with Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, the reloading thing isn't a primary thing either. It's mainly the inventory system was a lot more interesting. You could customize weapons a lot more.
Yeah, that was one thing I did like, is that you could have each member of your team packing a different kind of heat. Whereas like you just had like one weapon, and then everybody on your team shared weapons.
Yeah, it was a really dumbed down thing.
Anyway, it was not. Yeah, well, we'll go on record as saying Mass Effect the original, probably the best, in our opinion.
Yep.
Holy shit, this axe is expensive. I'm just now looking at some of the crap I've collected.
Got any decent loot, money wise?
You know what? I don't know, and I'm not really in the mood to actually pay attention to what it says. I do know I'd have one helmet that's better than the one I'm wearing, so I'm gonna keep that.
Hmm.
But like, basically I took stock and I was like, do I want to read what each of these things do? Nope.
I
Okay, moving on.
I only read the numbers. And that's it.
Apparently I'm not strong enough to read an axe yet.
Um, eat.
But wait, I have some skill points I have yet to invest. I am just remembering.
Can you pick your second profession yet?
I don't know, can I?
It'll come up when you. Wait, level 8. Are you level 8 yet?
No, I'm level 7. Are you level 8?
No, I'm level 7.
You been playing without me?
No,
Oh, I feel so betrayed. I thought this was our game.
I have
I'm
not
I'm
even
gonna
touched this
we're gonna take a break here while I think about our relationship. So say goodbye to our wonderful fans.
I'm so sorry, Jake. I'm so sorry, man.
God
Bye.
damn right you're sorry.
Bye.
You broke my heart, Coulson.